Texans, Chiefs, coming up here on EA Sports. Kansas City, Missouri, the site for today's matchup.
Well, Phil, we've got a terrific matchup at running back. Two of the most dangerous backs in the NFL about to meet, go toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well, you know what? It's not always about the quarterback when you talk about NFL games. And here's a great example of it today. The game of football is still about the most physical team wins. And when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. The give out of the eye. Ford's there to make the stop.
This gives an offense a lot of momentum. It gives everybody confidence. This running back, he's sitting there going, keep giving it to me, man, because I can make it happen.
The football rests at the 44. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. First down at the 44. And it's knocked down. Now here's a look at the Texans offense. Boy, are they difficult to get to the sideline, as this team knows how, better than anyone in the league, knows how to convert on third down. The Texans have it at the 44. Up the gut here. Pryor's taken down at the 40. And here's the Chiefs defense. A week ago, this is a bunch that forced 5 turnovers. The Texans are at the line facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. And so now they'll bring out Powell to punt. Touchback. The Chiefs go with 2 tight ends on this play. First down at the 20. And now here's Charles on the toss. Second down and 11. Heaving it down the field as his man. Inside the 50. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Breeze with the handoff. Charles left side.
Nothing like getting the first down right away in a football game. Takes the pressure off you. And what does it do to the defense? Puts the pressure right on them. I love
that. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 35. Charles is tackled right at the 35.
Got a flag down here. Stands in the pocket. The ball is jarred out of his hands. The defense a little jumpy right there.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
At the 30-yard line, here comes the snap.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 30.
Anthony Thomas able to take the pass.
The Chiefs now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Charles inside. Here's how the Texans defense. The strength of this defense has been its ability to stop the run.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Charles, the lone setback this time. Midway through the first.
Almost intercepted.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
It's 3rd down coming up. Got a flag. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
Third down after the penalty.
The Texans with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
And it's batted down.
The Chiefs don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The kick is through for 3.
They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
They're setting up the return.
And a flag comes out. It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
That's going to be a timeout charged to the offense.
First down at the 15.
Has the grab.
That picks up 11. That's his first reception today.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The give. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 3 after that last carry. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Now looking at 3rd down. He'll take the snap from the gun. The catch by Hopkins. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. They'll go ground. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. The Chiefs packing the box here. 46 formation. Got the first, and he's got some space. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
An extra point is good. The Texans getting ready to kick it away. Davis going to test the coverage here. The Chiefs bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive. He's in the clear, and in for the touchdown. Well, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. Ball is out. The Texans offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Berries all over the ball carrier.
Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped.
And here we have 2nd down.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Flag. The defense will take the penalty.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
That's 2nd down coming up. The Texans at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Pryor's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. 3rd and 4 coming up following that completion.
Pryor's alone in the backfield. Pryor's back in shotgun formation. The Texans get a first down. Texans, touchdown.
Like a hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
And the extra point is good. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff.
Davis going to test the coverage this time. That brings the play to an end. That return's good for about 20.
The Chiefs will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again. The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Toss to the outside. He's got a little bit of daylight here. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Charles is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Breeze lines up in the pistol. First down at the 36. Charles inside. And that's a gain of 9.
Well, all we hear about this running back is, he gets outside. It's all about his speed. Well, not that time. It was about his power. Good job of just running through that tackle. The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them, all shifting to the right. That's a good job by the defense, just playing the situation. 2nd and short. They know they have a conservative coach on the other side. They played for the run, and they stopped it short of the first down.
Third down and 1. And they'll run the football with Charles. And a flag is down. The defense accepts the penalty.
Well, you're down. Here you are in the first half of the game. If it was 4th and short, I could see the coach trying to switch things around. If he might go for it. But we have 4th and long. Punt that football down there. Don't make a decision that puts your team in a hole that they can't get out of.
3rd and 11 after the penalty.
Reaches up and grabs it. That's his first reception today. The Chiefs are behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Breeze doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job giving the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Coming to the line right at the 50. Jamal Charles is in the backfield.
Wants to go deep.
And intercepted.
And he's brought to the ground.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Texans on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
First down at the 19. And that's
Houston in on the stop.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Terrell Pryor will be under center.
The catch is made by Strong.
The Texans are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Pryor's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
The Texans snap it at the 31. Toss play.
There's a flag out. Boy, if his head got yanked back the other way, an obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
So they complete that one, yet it's still 2nd down. Press coverage all the way. Tight ends in motion here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
1st down here after the run.
Pryor comes out in the pistol. Another running play.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Pryor standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
It's Jalen Strong with the catch. Eric Berry comes up to make the play.
The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goalpost. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
Pryor's now completed his last 7 passes. Playing press coverage to the outside. This play set up by the long gainer. To the ground. And that'll be a gain of about 2. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
That leads us to 2nd down. 2 tight ends on the field here.
Toss to the outside. Peters is able to read that play and make the hit.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Got it in the gun. And the quarterback is tackled by Poe.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. Good. No good.
They go for the long field goal try, and in the end, they come up empty.
Yeah, they came up empty, Jim, and I thought it was a risk by the head coach. Didn't manage the game very well that time. I would not have tried the long field goal.
The Chiefs lineup. Been a tight first half. The score's 14-10. Charles lined up in the backfield. Throws the pass. Should have had it.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Second down following that incompletion.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Chiefs from the 37. And they're all over it for the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Third down on the way. Quarters formation here for the defense.
And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a 3-play series. And now they'll bring out Colquitt to punt. Looking for a lane on the return. Ford's there to take him down. And a run back of about 13.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The Texans take it from the 33.
Looking across the middle.
Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
The Texans come out with a split backfield. Pryor's going to take it from the gun. Scanning the field. Pryor's on the move. And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Now 1st and 10. Dontari Poe with the sack. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Pryor's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Taken down and sacked again.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack. Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Pryor's back in shotgun formation. And this is dropped.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Failing to connect there, third down.
Pryor's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. From the shotgun. Looking long. Pass is
is intercepted. Tackles made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Chiefs weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the three-and-out business.
That's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
This will be the last play before halftime. 2nd and 10.
Davis got it. Screenplay.
Well, but it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass. Breeze ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And it's incomplete. We've reached the intermission. And soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down.
The Chiefs talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Tackle made by Clowney that time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play.
Breeze lines up in the pistol.
They send the tight end in motion. Jamal Charles carries the football. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
Charles is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
This is 3rd down.
The Chiefs step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out.
Just out of the half, and that drive can't be what the staff discussed at the break. The defense will need to rise up now to keep them in this game.
Well, the one thing we can say, the offense has been consistent. They have been stinking it up all day long, and that was another example. That was a terrible drive by the offense.
And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. That return's good for about 10. The Texans take the field here in the 2nd half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The Texans take it from the 33. Hopkins was the target, but this goes incomplete.
They bring in the extra tight end. Handoff out of the eye.
Picked up a couple that time. As they continue to lead, you do wonder if this team will run the football more, even though it has been really ineffective to this point.
No, I'd say this. I would go with the pass. You know, you can win the game in the NFL just passing the football. That's what they're going to have to do here today. The run game, it's been rough, and I don't see it changing.
Pryor standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. A pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series. The Texans will punt the football. Davis has got it at the 11. Gains 11. The Chiefs offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline. So the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down at the 22. Jamal Charles. Clowney's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Texans defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss. Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
Second down and 12. Travis Kelce comes down with it. Watkins is there to make the tackle.
The Chiefs, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Breeze completion percentage, 40% on the day.
First down following the long play.
Launches it down the field. He caught it.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, you're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
The Texans defense lined up going with the 46 defense.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
Only 9 yards to go.
Play clock's running down.
Breeze got it in the gun.
Should be an easy one here.
And he converts here on the field goal try. They had to get back within range before this game got much later, and they have done just that with this field goal midway through the third quarter.
Yeah, that's the positive, that they got back in the game. It's close, everything here in the third quarter. But you know what? You got to worry about it. You think, hey, we had an opportunity. Did we squander 7 points right there? Will that cost us a game? Well, we're going to find out.
The Texans got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and give a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
That tackle by Julius Peppers.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Pryor's going to take it from the gun. He's hit as he throws it. It'll be 3rd down. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Pryor's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. They'll go shotgun here. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down. And so now they'll bring out Powell to punt. And Davis is going to take this one from the 16. There's a flag right there. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
The Texans will come out in the dime. 1st down at the 31. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second down after the incompletion. Airing it out. And it's incomplete.
Tough situation you found yourself in. 3rd and long, you're losing the football game. There are not many plays here that are going to pick up the 1st down. So be careful here. Don't be too aggressive. If you're too aggressive, you will make a mistake.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The 4th quarter is almost upon us, and they can tack some points onto their lead after that interception. What a huge swing this would be as this game's starting to get in the late going here, Phil.
Absolutely. It just changes everything in the game. It changes, if they can score, how you approach it, you know, gets everybody excited and just makes it so tough on the opposing team.
Picks up maybe 3.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped before a short gain.
Coming to the line at the 48. Second down and 7. Ford's the one who made the big stop.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
third down now.
The Texans have to get to the 41 for a first. Pryor's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. And they're going to be punting after a short series.
They're set to punt it away now.
Davis got it now. Gains 19.
Davis is such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Chiefs offense rebound after throwing an interception the last time they were on the field.
Now, that interception we saw the last drive, let's be honest, it was awful. I mean, it was just a bad decision, bad throw. And it was such a bad throw, I'm surprised the defensive player caught it.
And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. He's taken down at the 35. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Second and 4 following the run.
The Chiefs pistol set here. Charles has handed the football. That picks up 11.
The Chiefs did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The pass down the field by Drew Brees,
and they can't connect.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Texans come out in a dime package.
Second down and 10. And they'll run the football with Charles. On the way, third down.
The Chiefs will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Breeze on the move. It's almost as if they're running out of ideas, Phil, for ways to unlock this defense. Now into the fourth quarter.
You would think so, Jim. When you watch what they're doing on the offensive side, they have no answers. But when you can't block them, it's hard to have success on the offensive side.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Texans offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confuses nowhere.
Gets about 9 on the play.
The Texans really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
First and 10.
They'll go ground. The Texans now move the chains.
you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Press coverage all the way.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Good for only a yard.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Pryor comes out in the pistol.
It's intercepted. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way. A critical mistake on the interception. And now there's a chance to actually see the lead change here early in the fourth quarter.
Well, your word for it is critical. My word is, well, I got 2 words, terrible and horrible. What a decision by the quarterback. That was awful.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
First down at the 49. Down the field. Going to be a penalty here.
They went for the home run ball there, Phil, but just could not make the play.
Yeah, you want to do this. You always want to throw the football deep at least 4 or 5 times a game because you want to make the defensive backs uncomfortable. If you let them get comfortable, they'll start jumping those short ones. These guys won't do that anymore now.
And that's merciless in on the stop. Only 2 yards to go to pay dirt. Second and goal at the 2.
Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Just 4 yards away from the end zone.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
The wide receiver in motion.
3rd and goal from the 4.
Keeps chugging along. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
The clutch kick here late in the game gives them the lead, and now they'll rely on their defense, Phil.
I'm going to say this to the defense. Go out there, play fast, play hard, and the defensive coordinator, take a chance. Go ahead and blitz the offense and see if they can handle it.
The Texans just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Going to take it the distance.
Going to take it home for the touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The point after try is in the books.
The Texans are ready to kick it away.
Davis running this one out.
fights through contact.
The Chiefs put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum.
J.J. gets to the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry. Scans the field. Intercepted. Still on his feet. He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did, they got the interception.
The Texans now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
Second down here after that run play. The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. Gains 13.
He just shows no signs of slowing down, does he, Jim? He's a top rusher in the NFL so far this year, and once again today, he is making it happen. Beautiful run for big yards.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Coming to the line at the 38.
Playing press coverage to the outside. First down at the 38. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. That's a gain of 6.
When you define yourself as a running team, which this team does, then it's no surprise to see them continue to make plays on the ground, Phil.
You can't be good at everything. And this team, their bread and butter, what is it? It's running the football. So they determined before the season we are going to be a running football team. They worked at it, and here they are doing it again. Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
It's third down coming up.
They're going to run it on the toss. Ball is out.
They recover their own fumble.
Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff.
Davis going to run this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Chiefs offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
Surveys. puts a hand. Oh, he made the catch. He caught it with one hand.
The Chiefs continue to pass the football. And when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Macklin's been the top target, and he's been very strong in this game.
The offense, what a tremendous design they've had here today. They've had many ways to get this football to the wide receiver, and he has done a good job of taking advantage of it.
Going for the deep ball.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter. The Texans go with the dime formation here on defense.
2nd and 10. Looking at every option. Could have been intercepted.
This is an almost must-convert scenario. 3rd down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
3rd down and 10. Launching it deep with the contact. The ball comes out.
So the clock stops on the incomplete pass, and they're able to keep in their pocket the one timeout.
Yeah, that timeout gives you a safety valve. So if something goes wrong and you get tackled in bounds or you don't like what's happening, you can call that timeout and regroup.
The Chiefs head to the line. They've got one timeout left here in the fourth quarter.
They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 25. The Chiefs turn the ball over on downs. Breeze unable to come through on 4th down. And with that failed possession, they may wind up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed because all year long in these type of situations, they have been very good. But that was just, it was not meant to be, and they couldn't come through on 4th down.
I am shocked they were unable to convert. Is every win sweet, or are the close ones that much more satisfying than just blowing someone out for 60 minutes?
Well, the close ones are more satisfying because the tension is there longer. And the longer you're under tension, when it finally comes to fruition and you win, it just makes it that much more exciting, Jim.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.